Welcome to Late Afternoon with Zubaira on Time Television. We're so happy you could join us today. You're probably wondering, late afternoon? Why late afternoon? It's simple, because all the other time slots were taken. You think I was going to compete with Conan, who famously has a nighttime slot, or Ellen, who's killing the daytime TV game? You think my parents will watch me instead of Good Morning America? No. I don't have Sam Champion and his piercing blue eyes to warn us of the next natural disaster. I do have Afsana. She thinks everything is a natural disaster. Say hi, Afsana.
Climate change will kill us all.
Well, she's not wrong. A little bit about me. My name is Zubaira. My friends call me Zubi. My family calls me Pola. And my mom calls me Gurardim. It's really sweet if you think about it. Pola is my home name, or as Bengalis call it, Daknam. All my names definitely come with different personalities, like Zubi. She's a mess, doesn't do her laundry for months, walks in the wrong direction for 2 blocks until she finally decides to check Google Maps. Always late to everything. Pola is the fun cousin that everyone spills all the tea to. She takes everyone on a trip to Dunkin' Donuts, and she even makes the aunties laugh. And Zubaira? Now, I haven't seen her in a minute. All I know is that her name is on all the legal documents and bills because she's the responsible one. Okay, so her checking account has overdrafted a couple of times, but that's mostly Zubi's fault. How many Ubers does this idiot need to take? We're broke, girl. Get it together. You're also probably wondering, what is this show even about? Clearly, this show is for anyone with an identity crisis. But it's also to inspire the youth in a way that involves zero SHSAT tutoring. You're welcome. On a serious note, I created the show with my writers Afsana and Siddiquee to inspire and reinforce young brown kids of the idea that other career options exist, and to give our parents some peace of mind about their children not growing up to become doctors or engineers. We can be artists and writers. We can be chefs. We can be anything we want to be. Except cops. Don't be cops. Stop that. On today's episode, we have comedian Usama Siddiquee and musician Muza. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Later Afternoon with Zubaira. I need you guys to clap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, take 2. Welcome back to Late Afternoon with Zubaira. Woo! Join with me today is Bengali musical sensation Muza. Everyone give it up for Muza, please. Thank you for joining us today. This is incredible. I'm so happy to finally meet you because I've been listening to your music, and I know that like you're from Queens and all of that, and I was just like, I'm so proud of him. Also, I'm Sylveti, you're Sylveti.
We're all Sylveti.
We're all Sylveti. Bro, we're so Sylveti. That's just a fact. Yeah. I just wanted to share that. One question I wanted to ask you was, you dress so well.
Thank you.
Who styles you?
My mom.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. It's me.
Have you ever thought about doing fashion?
Not really. I mean, I just shop different stores. Sometimes even Amazon. Like, you just gotta find like cool stuff. You know?
Okay.
But this is custom made for my brand, which was designed by Geonomaly, and it's just Bengal tigers with Bengali jewelry, like South Asian jewelry. So I'll be announcing my merch soon. So
yeah. Can you tell us where we can buy that?
Soon you'll be able to buy this at muzamusic.com.
So tell us about Third Eye. Like, what inspired you to make that album?
I just wanted to have I was always against having an album because nobody buys albums. But I had so much music gathered up. The only solution was to have an album. It's like every month I didn't want to release a song, so I was like, you know what? I'll give all these songs in like 1 month so people can digest it. And since I love EDM so much, I did majority of it EDM, but I also did majority of stuff that I'm not really comfortable with. Like Tui Ko Thai was a pop kind of Bollywood type kind of song that you would hear in movies kind of. And New York Bengalis was an old school hip hop track. And the intro was a trap. So I like to show people that I can do it all. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I have the experience and all that, and the album was like my statement.
Who are your musical influences?
The main one has to be Habib Wahed. Habib Wahed is, if you hear my music, it kind of replicates his style of like this mellow kind of music, and it's Habib. I'm so grateful that he talks to me now, and we've been talking about a collab and all
How
that.
was it meeting him, like talking to him and meeting him?
So when Bondure first came out, he shared it on his Facebook, and the label was like, "You're gonna love this." I was like, "Love what?" And then I was like, Habib was like, "Great to see a new type of Bangla music." So I was like dying.
Oh, that's
That
amazing.
night, I messaged him at like 2 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep. And I was like, "Hey Habib, thanks for sharing my stuff." And he's like, "Muza, nice to meet you. Here's my number. Hit me up sometime."
Wow.
And then since then, we just started talking to each other, and it
Yeah.
was really good. He's a super nice guy.
Have you gotten any pushback from your parents on making music or anything?
Earlier. Now it's just like, "Hey, you're Muza's mom." And mom's like, "Yes, that's me."
That's
Earlier.
so true.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I met your
her,
mom. She's a really sweet person.
Yeah,
She's
my
so
mom is
sweet. She's
awesome.
so proud of you too.
Yeah. She's famous now too, from working with Mary Zubaira all the time.
Yeah. She's great. She took a picture with me and then sent.
Yeah, texted to me literally. She's like, "Oh, this is the person that's gonna interview you."
Yeah. I'm glad to see. I mean, that's just how it works for Bengalis. It's just
Yeah.
like, you know, you network, and then everyone just like knows each other at the end of the
Exactly.
day.
We're all cousins anyways.
We are,
Yeah.
we are. I honestly don't know how you haven't been over to my house for Dawat
Probably,
already.
yeah, it's weird.
Because you're Siddiquee, like, we know all the Siddiquees.
I personally don't like mac and cheese. That's my thing.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with their creation. You
Okay,
can
okay.
tell me about any mac and cheese, and I'll be like, I'm not a big mac.
okay.
The only time I like cheese is if it's on my burger or on my pizza.
What's your favorite barbecue dish? Like at a
Barbecue?
barbecue. What would you...
I don't really like barbecue.
What do you like, Muza?
I'm a really picky eater. You can ask Gabe. I'm like super picky. I have my
What's your favorite Bengali dish?
my favorite Bengali dish that I can eat like all the time.
Yes.
Aloo borta.
Oh.
And I know how to make it my own way.
Really? How do you make it?
So I mix the salt and pepper first, and then with my bare hands, I'm talking about like shukna moris, and then I put garlic, like fried garlic.
You take the moris and like crush it with your own hands.
You
Okay.
have to add love to the thing,
Yeah,
so it's most
absolutely.
flavorful.
Yeah.
And then the
You
onions
take
has
your
to be
sweat
like
and you just like
exactly,
do that.
and the onions have to be chopped in a specific way to give more
Okay.
flavor.
Squares.
No, I'm talking about like long lines.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course comes the aloo and the cilantro.
Okay.
That's
yes.
my favorite dish.
Cilantro. Cilantro is so important to me.
Yeah.
I don't
I love cilantro. Whoever says they don't like cilantro or allergic to cilantro, get away from me.
Hey, what's up?
I'm an Abu man.
Oh my god!
Have you ever seen them be this affectionate with each other?
I've never seen them share dal with each other.
Remember Valentine's Day? They went to Costco and they got a 17-pound bag of frozen seafood.
Dude, we ate shrimp for 13 months.
No. Hamza,
What?
what does this mean?
I don't know.
That two people can come to love each other? That our parents, Salahuddin and Afroza Begum, have found love?
We found love in a hopeless place. Found love in a hopeless place.
What are they even watching?
Dude, is it a Bollywood film? Is it a natok? It's time television.
Amu, are you guys watching security footage?
I knew it. I knew it. They don't like each other. They just like Lao. I knew it. I knew it.
আমি পাইছি
Beta does it again. Our next guest, he's been on Just for Laughs Comedy Festival, Deezus and Mero on Showtime, and you might have seen him playing the brother in our squash sketch. Please welcome my friend Usama Siddiquee.
Oh,
Thank you for being here.
Zubi, you're on show. You're on show.
Usama, thank you for being here today.
My girl, I gotta say yes to you.
I know, you have honestly been so supportive of me. Like,
Yeah.
every little thing that I've done,
Yeah.
you've been in.
Yeah, because I remember when I met you on the side of the road and with nothing, and I was like,
Nothing.
I'm gonna raise this kid.
Let's get into the interview part.
Oh, yeah,
This was
there's
so fun.
There was a whole sorry.
This happens because me and Usama are friends and
Yeah.
we just talk like normal people, but or not even normal people, just two
Wild beasts.
dumb idiots.
Yeah.
Anyways,
When I talk to you, I do get dumber. Slightly.
your
Slowly.
IQ just
I'm like, "Dee." But that's what you need. That's what you need, Zubi. You know why I love you, Zubi? You know why you're the best? Okay, you feel like home, for one.
Aw.
Every time I hang out with you, you feel like home. It reminds me of my childhood. Second, you're down. You're down with whatever's going on. A lot of girls who are brown, there's like a repression that was just built in, kind of inculcated into the fabric of how they grew up. All of us did, but
Yo, save some of this for Mango Bay,
Sure,
honestly.
sure,
Like, why don't
whatever.
we talk about this when I'm a guest on Mango?
that's what it is, right? It's like we all get repressed because
Yeah,
it's like not cool. You
absolutely.
play the party
Yeah.
line, right?
Yeah.
And you're one of the few people that I've met that's a Bengali girl who proudly does not play the party line.
Yeah.
You know, who proudly refutes it and proudly.
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 I'm so proud to be Bengali.
Some Freudian slip, you know, that's what I'm thinking about. But cut that out, please.
We're cutting this interview out completely.
But you're just someone who is just like, you live volitionally. You live based on what you want to do. And yeah, there might be some like you feeling the burn of the brownness,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
But you.
And I think that we all
Yeah.
feel that because you almost went to med school. So
Yeah.
can we talk about how you took the MCATs, got into med school,
Sure.
and said no to all of that and came to New York to do comedy? What
yeah.
happened there? What was that switch that made that happen? Because I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
like Bengalis, they have that mentality like, I'm going to leave all of this and do what I love.
Sure.
But they don't act on it.
Sure.
So it's really rare to see what you did.
Sure. I'd say Bengali thing is also like a human thing too.
It is
We're
a
all
human-
scared.
yes, that's true.
Bengalis really hit it hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
the guilt hits very
the
hard.
guilt hits very hard,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. It's not even just guilt.
Yeah.
It's like
Guilt, shame. It's like it's a nice little cocktail of.
you'll be like, hey mom, I want to do comedy, and she's like, you want to kill me? Is that what you want? Huh? You want me to die? It's like, so now that they make it about their
them.
health,
Yeah.
which is nefarious
Yeah.
and genius.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
But-
I catch myself doing that to my sister sometimes.
Oh,
I really do.
Yeah? What do you say?
I'm just like, you didn't make the bed because you want me to die?
you love the idea of me having diabetes, type 1 and 2 and 3. You want to invent a new diabetes for me. That's what you want.
Because you didn't make the bed this morning. Why did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it was there. That idea was
Yeah.
there in my brain. I was
Yeah.
like very like scared.
Yeah.
My parents. But that's why I didn't tell them. I didn't tell them until the very last moment. I was like, it was a week before I was supposed to leave to med school. So I was like, that week was like the
Wait,
last.
so you put down a deposit.
No, did not.
You didn't put down
You
a
don't have to pay
deposit.
until the end of that semester.
Oh, yeah.
So the first semester is when you have the first.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just delayed that whole
Okay.
payment process.
Okay.
Was gonna ship out. Said week before, I was like, Mom and Dad, I'm not gonna do med school. I'm gonna do comedy.
Wow.
And they were like, no. They were like, what?
Excuse me?
Do you want? There's a DJ in the house that was like, you're it. Wait, what? My mom started yelling, screaming. My dad, you know when dads are so angry they can't even look at you, they're just looking straight and talking, you know? Like, why would you do this to me? You know? That's what
My
he
dad
did.
has never done that, but
That's my dad
I get
does.
that. Yeah.
And it was huge commotion, pandemonium, very, very intense. And that whole week was just very negative energy, very dangerous.
Yeah.
And then the last day before I was supposed to leave, my dad And dads never say like, hey, good luck out there.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, no. They
But
don't.
you know little gestures. So my dad, I walked into the house and there was new luggage in the living room. I packed it up. Day before I left, it was an intense night, didn't sleep at all, woke up early in the morning. My friend came to pick me up. Went to my dad's room, said goodbye. He gave me this like dad hug and he's like, never forget where you came from. And I'm like,
He really said that?
yeah, I'm like, okay, E.T. Okay, Steven Spielberg moment. And then I walked down. This is exactly what he said. And I walked down, and my mom was there. My mom, she was doing this thing where she was like holding back the energy.
Yeah.
She was like, we were both like on the verge of tears, right?
Aw.
And it was like, as long as we don't touch, I won't cry, right? But I had to hug my mom.
Yeah, of
So like before I left, I hugged her, and then I was like, stay strong, stay strong. Then I felt her crying. I could hear her tears, and then that, boom, I just went onto her shoulder. I just like, oh, I love you so much. And just kind of just a deep heave cry.
Yeah.
And then I left. My friend was there too, like right outside.
Watching all of
Yeah, and
this
he's like,
happen.
I'll get the car.
He was like, with the camera, like,
Right, right.
wow.
He's like,
I will not believe this.
He's like, World Star?
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you mentioned your mom. I know you're very close to your mom.
Love my mom. Love her to death.
She's your mother, Nargis.
She's the best.
Nargis auntie, I should say.
Yeah,
It's
easy.
infamous. I know,
She
right?
she just texted me. She's like, hit Zubi. Okay, sir. She's the
Infamous
best thing
on
about
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
So you post a lot of videos of her on Instagram. My favorite one is when you're like, Merry Christmas, Mom, and she's like, Islam is the one true religion. And I show that to my mom.
Dude, and then your video was an even better video than mine. Real talk, my video was funny, but your video was you showing your mom watching my video, and after my mom says Islam is the one true religion, she's like, yeah, what's wrong? Yeah, this is a great video, this is a documentary. I'm like, yo, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was so funny. I think your mom and my mom would get along really well.
Yeah.
But I want to like write a movie about them. It's gonna be like a buddy cop film, and they're just gonna be spreading Islam.
You know what it is? You know, they would meet and it'd be like, shishta, sister, right? And like, they trade like the ideas and love and chupples, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this goes greater with the wind. It's more aerodynamic. Never even thought of this. And she's like, girl, I got you. You know? And I do think they both have the same mindset.
Yeah.
Heavy on the love, super loving people that are
Yeah.
super opinionated and principled.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, very
Yeah.
strong people.
Yeah, my mom will, like the gesture thing, my mom will fight with me and then like 2 hours later bring me like a bowl
Yeah.
of fruits.
Yeah.
And be like, you didn't eat all day. Well, Usama, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for being here.
You know I love you.
We're gonna play a little game called the Cake Rust game, so
Sure.
please stick around for that. And we'll be right back. You know when you take your cake rusk and leave it in your cha and it breaks because it gets too soggy? If you're a real desi, you know exactly when to take it out. We're gonna play a little game here with Usama and and we're gonna battle it out to get the perfect cake rusk. Can't be too soggy and it can't be too crunchy. Got it? Winner gets something you've never experienced before, positive reinforcement from a Bengali parental figure. Loser gets a 12-week SHSAT tutoring package. We paid good money for that. So, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're gonna pour some tea.
My mom said I was always the best at this.
Really?
Yeah. It's the only compliment I ever got in my life.
Do you make cha ever?
I used to. I had a cha phase.
Really? Yeah. Do you like it with like a lot of
Love, dude, all the condensed.
cha?
You need that. You need that.
I feel like Bengalis are the only ones who like really go hard in the paint for.
They do go hard in the paint. You know what's really funny about those cake shops? Those like tea shops? That like,
Yeah.
they'll wash the cups, these guys,
Yeah.
but they'll keep their fingers in the cup as they wash it, and then they get their hand out the cup and it's like a dirty fingerprint. I'm like, you missed a spot, buddy. All those tea shops.
All right, so we're each gonna take a cake rust.
do it.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Do we have like a good width? And is this good? All right. Cool.
Boom.
Everybody see we've got the. All right. Same kind of cake rust.
Sure, it's not rigged.
Right.
At all.
All right.
Here we
So
go.
here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is.
Boom.
What do you mean, boom? That's not
Hold on.
right.
You gotta dip it back in.
Okay, can we get someone to come here and
Here we go, done.
try this?
The key's in the double dip, okay?
Let's see who wins.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my God. Were you feeding her through her nose? Is that a nasal feeding? Oh my God. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
You waited too long!
You talked for so long!
Hold on.
That's
I'm
what
gonna get you. Hold on.
No, you lost.
talking
Alright,
about-
so
I'm
how
gonna
was
get her-
it? Siddiquee,
on
how
the
about you
side.
tell us how this cake roast? You lost already, buddy.
Dude,
You lost. I mean, it fell in your
I'ma
tea.
just eat
When your cake rusk falls in the tea, that is it for you.
Fine.
Doesn't it get so? Don't you get so mad when that happens? And you're just like digging in with your two fingers, like trying to get the cake rusk out now. Oh man, this is great. So, Siddiquee, why don't you tell Usama here what he
did wrong?
What he did wrong, yeah.
Well, one, he didn't feed me.
Okay.
Well, dude, neither did she almost. Okay? So, listen, by being second, I got kind of effed a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if it was the other way around, hers could have fallen apart too.
This is true, but yours fell.
Should we try again, and this time we'll have two people sitting next to us? Okay. So Prabha, can you come here? And let's do this one more time. Let's
we go.
get.
Oh, take the certificate. Oh, then whenever if someone loses,
How they compare though?
Okay, so if we hear a crunch,
just leave it on the floor.
Right here?
right?
Yeah, just leave it
And if it breaks, then it breaks.
I feel like this is very arbitrary rules here, but
I know, I'm just making this up as we go. So Siddiquee, you're gonna be here.
okay. Don't be biased. Be
I
real.
know, this
Be
is my
real.
sister, so.
Be real.
I swear it falls all over me.
Here we go. Ready? Okay. Boom.
Oh, I went before you. Whatever.
Sure.
Sure.
Boom. Got it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. You know it's good. You know it's good.
Still funky.
What? The?
Oh,
my God.
what about you?
I heard a crunch.
I did. I heard a crunch too, honestly. All right, you know what? You still lost. You lost.
That was a while ago?
So, either way, Usama, you got an SHSAT prep course waiting for you when you're ready
Listen, last laughs on
to
you.
go back to med school.
Last laughs on you. I already finished this before coming here.
Thank
Fine.
you to Siddiquee and my sister Prabha. Yeah, there you go.
I'm happy.
So do I get the positive reinforcement or no?
Yeah, let's get it on in here. Alright, walk in.
Well, thank you for playing the game.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sorry you lost.
And this is a very corrupt game. But,
আকাশে আকাশে বাতাসে বাতাসে যেভাবে যেভাবে বল না তুই কোথায় আকাশে আকাশে বাতাসে বাতাসে find a way anyway বল না তুই কোথায় na 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 প্রতিদিন বসে থাকি আমি তোর বাসার নিচে মন ভুলে না তোকে বন্ধু 7 বছর পরে কিভাবে যে বাঁচি কিভাবে যে থাকি কিভাবে যে হাসি ওরে আমার পাগলি tell me why you left me girl I'm feeling empty every Baby, please help me. Akashe, akashe, batashe, batashe. যেভাবে যেভাবে বলনা তুই কোথায় আকাশে আকাশে বাতাসে বাতাসে find a way anyway বলনা তুই কোথায় na 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 মনে আছে তোর Chanel skin so caramel girl you always looked well মনে আছে all the long drives rickshaws and bus rides those were the good times ঝালমুড়ি তারপরে movie আমি শাকিব খান তুই মৌসুমী I saved you then you saved me প্রেম শুরু হলো বাকি history Now I'm lost and can't find you Years pass but still no clue মায়া করে কি করলাম ভুল শুধু একবার শুনবারলে তোর সুর আকাশে আকাশে বাতাসে 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 যেভাবে যেভাবে তুই কোথায় আকাশে আকাশে বাতাসে বাতাসে find a way anyway find a way কোথায়
Thank you so much for being here with us, Muza. You were amazing. You guys can stream Third Eye on all streaming platforms. Please check them out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Have
for
a good
having
day.
me.